It looks like the top of the hill is way up there. So that's where I'm headed. Slowly but surely. Somebody marked the trail with these like little stones the whole way. So it's really easy to find, which is really cool. Wow. Look at this. This is incredible, dude. This is really incredible. Man, that's a cool tree. Look at that tree against the background. Looks like it's like wind blown. Wow. This is cool. This is incredible. This is unbelievable. This is so awesome, dude. Oh man. There's no way this video can do this justice. It's just not. It's not possible. I can hear some people down there. Looks like there's some kids playing in it or something. There's a bunch of ripples. Alright, there's a good view of the lake now. Alright folks, looks like I'm almost level with the lake here. Let's see if there's anything worth painting. Hopefully there's an interesting view at this lake. Where's the trail? Where'd it go? I'm missing it here. I think I might have taken a wrong turn here, folks. Pretty sure I went the wrong way on the trail now. It's just like a big rock wall to get to this lake. Maybe I gotta climb up it? I don't know. I don't see any pathway to get into this thing, so. Oh boy. Okay. I had to backtrack about 5 or 10 minutes. That sucks. Oh man, now my pants are all wet from all this foliage. Yeah. That feels lovely. I can't believe I can't find the trail to get to the lake. It's literally right there. So frustrating. Oh gosh, will I ever find this lake? Will I ever make it to it? Where is the trail? Where is the trail to this lake? Oh man. Okay, there's the lake. How do I get there? How do I get there? I tried going this way, where it looked like the trail was. I feel like I need to go right down this way, which is down here. Oh boy. Yeah, this is the trail. Clearly the trail. All they need is like one sign back there somewhere, like pointing you, you know, to a certain way. That was a devilish fork in the road back there. Whew. Wow, so I just hiked down that whole hill. Man, yep, hiking back up is going to suck. It's definitely going to suck. Yeah, talk about challenging to paint. That's something to try on a different day. Not today. But that's... wow, it's incredible. Not much, I don't know, not much interesting things out there. As far as painting, that's the thing. Something can be beautiful, but it doesn't mean it would make a good painting, you know? So that's a challenge. That's always a challenge. I'm a little stumped. I'm a little stumped with what to do, to be honest. You know, I could focus on people in the water down there. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna just walk around for a few minutes, try to soak everything in a bit. Alright folks, hung out here for a while. For a good little while. Walked around. Got some different viewpoints, and I feel crazy saying this, but I don't think I'm gonna paint anything around here. Just not feeling it. I know it's crazy. I hiked all this way, and there's plenty of stuff I could paint. I mean, even this view right here might actually be it. I like that tree with the rocks and then the distance, the background. That's pretty cool actually. But I really think I might get something better with the trees up on the hill looking towards the valley. So I'm gonna skip this, even though Yeah, it's right there. I could do it. If I can find a nice spot to set up, get a nice view, maybe I'll do it. I'm here. Might as well do it. Alright, let's do it. Alright, folks. So, check out this cool location, cool painting. And I start out with kind of a first layer of watercolor, very light, warm sky, mostly yellow ochre, a little bit of ultramarine blue to kind of gray it down a bit. And then I'm just painting the hills of the background there. Some of the light hills, some purples, viridian, ultramarine blue. And then I'm contrasting that with some warms in the foreground. Yellow ochre, transparent red oxide. And then I have to let this dry for a while. It was kind of cold where I was painting. I was in the shade, so it took a little while to dry. There's a little bit of splattering there just to mix it up. But the reason I did that yellow ochre in the foreground, I knew I was going to put cooler tones on top of it. So it kind of looked cool having some of the warm peek through underneath. Here and there, but also it's kind of warm light. So there was a little bit of light in this scene actually. Very, very little. It's mostly all in shadow, but yeah, I felt like it was a very strong composition. Like I said, I'm letting this dry. I'm testing it right now, testing the wetness of the paper. You can see how much lighter the colors actually dry. So on that first layer, don't be afraid to get a little saturated with it, because as long as you use a good bit of water, it's going to dry off pretty light because you're using less pigment. So now I'm hitting this with the second layer, which is almost pretty much the final layer. I probably could have used a mid-tone layer between this final layer, at least for the background, but we'll take a look at that later. But adding in some splatters and some stuff for this tree, trying to get some organic shapes. Splattering is a real good method to kind of loosen up, kind of get more organic feel, more texture, and I kind of do that a lot with my work. So this is really the fun part of the painting, kind of these big rocks that I was painting. And I always wish that I would have kept it way more loose. I wish I would have just stopped like right here, like, you know. It's always tricky knowing how much detail to put on, or like when to stop messing with it, or adding more brush strokes and stuff. Like I probably could have stopped right here, would have been nice. But you know, that's the problem, is you always just keep adding more and more and more. But sometimes more isn't better. Sometimes more is too much. But that's how you learn, you know, you just keep pushing things, keep adding things, and then you realize, okay, I added way too much. But I think these kind of darks I'm putting in here were necessary as well. So I do like a little bit more definition on the rocks that I put in. Killing some of that texture down there, some of those light spots. I thought it was just a little overpowering. Too much contrast. Bunch of splatters here at the end, and getting pretty close to the end here, folks. Just adding little touches, little branches, little things growing now, just around some of the focal areas. And we'll take a look at this, quick look at this painting here before I start hiking back up the hill. So here's a quick look at my painting, and painting with the subject in the background. Pretty close, man, pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this one. I'm glad I decided to paint that right there at the last second. I almost wasn't gonna paint anything, but I wish a hike like this wasn't so tiring, because I would do a second or third painting out here. But I just not feeling up to that right now. So I was just way down there painting, and now I'm way up here. This is a way better view of the lake anyway. Oh man, look how steep this trail is going back up. Man. Can't believe I did this. I think I've lost the trail. I mean, I can't even see. There's no trail in all these rocks. I see a person way up there hiking, so I kind of know I need to go in that direction, but man, it's tough just going straight up. But I don't see any trail. I don't see the stacked rocks anymore. I realize now, it's always, you never know. You never really know until you experience it how easy it is to get lost in nature. And I'm not even lost. The lake's right down there. I know that's the valley, sun setting in the west. My car's up over this hill. But I just walked this trail a few hours ago. Can't even find it. Don't even know where it is. I have no idea. I mean, I can kind of see some kind of trail, possibly. But I don't know that there is an actual trail anyway. It's just kind of go the easiest route you can find. It probably seems crazy that I drive 2 hours from my house, hike an hour or two through all this crazy wilderness just to get one little sketch painting in my sketchbook. Sometimes they're not even a good painting. I mean, how crazy is that? You come all this way, you do all this stuff, and you don't even get a good painting sometimes. But honestly, for me, it's not really about only the painting, The painting is part of it. I like painting. It's a really cool thing. I like painting landscapes, nature. I like painting epic stuff, like this whole landscape that I'm in. But I also like hiking. I like doing this. I like seeing new places, going out, going on a crazy adventure, and just seeing what you find, Because it's boring just sitting inside, in a studio, whatever you want to call it, and just doing paintings from photographs that you found online, or, doing paintings from photos that you took in the past. There's no painting I could do in the studio that's ever going to be as memorable as this experience was for me. That's the thing, man. It's not just painting. It's memories, it's experiences, it's seeing new things, exploring new areas, living life, enjoying life, getting out in nature, breathing fresh air, getting sunlight. Just everything, man. Everything. It's amazing. Anyway, it's just kind of my philosophy a bit for why I do these plein air adventures and go to such crazy lengths to do this kind of stuff. Back to the parking lot. There's my van. All right. I thought I might need, more dark in some of these rock shapes, but looking at it now, I'm quite okay with it. To me, I mean, this looks pretty good. The only other thing I could add would be this section of the background. I could slightly glaze that just to give a little more distance to this part of the background and kind of add a third value. Because we kind of have the foreground and the background. I could have some kind of middle ground here, but I don't really know that it's necessary. I kind of like it the way it is, so I might just keep it for now. I'll take another look at it tomorrow or when I get home and see, but I think I'm pretty happy with this one. So anyway, yeah, another adventure down.